Oh, hello everybody, and welcome to High Plane Games. My name is Simon, and this is a matter of murder. Murder! So, this is a wonderful... Think of it as timed Cluedo with newspaper cutout style cartoons, like what you'd get with Snoopy and stuff like that. Makes more sense when we play it. So today we're going to show you the introductory case of Welcome to the Manor, and then what we'll be slowly doing is going through each of the 14 cases week on week, so you can enjoy a matter of murder. If you're interested in this game though, you can do generate new case, and what that does is give you a completely random generated thing. So this game has no end of lifespan because it will kind of plot things out and about for you to solve the murder. And for £2, like, this game is a maze. So let's do the introductory case. Good evening, Sire Smithy. You are the new guest of the manor, aren't you? Well, don't be alarmed, it's just a body. This sort of thing happens here all the time. Well, you've got evil eyes, love, so that does not surprise me. Welcome. I am the maid of the estate. My name is Fro Spills. Oh dear, I don't spill over the poisons of wine. But you can call me whatever you like. The other guests certainly do. Wow. It's too bad about Dr. Wiener, lol, being murdered, but who doesn't love a good mystery? Certainly pass the time. Let's begin with our investigation in the front hall. If you click on the front hall, we'll go there to get her. Oh, typo in the game. Well done. Goodness, why look. Princess Lamb is here. Awkward name. Quite a suspicious looking character, don't you think? She looks like she's an egghead. What is going on with that mounted frame? You will want to interrogate all the suspects in the house. Their testimony will help you assemble the events of the evening. If you click on the suspect, you can ask for an alibi, information, or the weapon, or a motive. Let's ask the Princess Lamb for an alibi. Let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
In my country, you could be imprisoned for just asking me this, she says. But since we're in this godless wasteland, I'll tell you. Oh, were you in Essex? I was in the billiard room with Don Amore. Okay. Excellent. Now let's see if they know anything about how it was done. Let's click Princess around and ask about the weapon. Okay. The princess spares you a smile which doesn't quite reach her eyes. I couldn't even guess as to the murder weapon. Okay. Well, not quite as informative. Not all suspects will have information about every topic. Let's ask for a motive this time. That was an interesting noise there, Princess Lamb. She draws the edge of her hair scarf across her face. I cannot tell you how I know, but I know Heiress von Pinch was being blackmailed, sire. I quite like being a sire. I feel all important and everything. Well done, you have fully interrogated your first suspect. You are well on the way to solving the case. Don't be surprised if they occasionally get huffy and leave quite abruptly. Some suspects are sensitive. Okay. In addition to interrogating the suspects, you'll find lots of clues strewn around the estate if you search carefully. To examine or search something, click the object you want to inspect. Let's take a look at the cricket bat. Why, let's. Carefully turning over the cricket bat in your hand, you decide it probably wasn't used to commit the murder. Don't get discouraged. You'll have to hunt a bit more. I'm sure that in time you'll figure out which used the killer weapon. When you thoroughly search for a room, you can return to the map and explore another part of the estate by pressing the estate map on the top right of the panel. I'm afraid I've got to do some dusting. Oh dear. Don't spill it, Fro. I'll check in on you later to see how you're doing. In the meantime, good luck with the investigation. Wow. She's a moose. So, as you'd have seen, and I think it does explain it to be fair in the rest of the tutorial, this is Cluedo with pictures, but with time against the clock. And that's what's really, really interesting with this as a game. So she talked about the billiard room, didn't she? So let's go there. Let's ask for an alibi. The Don paused with his crabbed scribbling of poetry in a tiny book. You've made me lose my metaphor. Gods! Well, I was in the billiard room with Princess Lamb. Now what rhymes with pestiferius? Rastafarius, Don? Okay, so they at least have matching alibis. Oh! As you raise the rifle to your shoulder, you smell a faint odour of gunpowder. It's quite likely that the rifle was used to commit the murder. Aha! I noticed that you discovered the murder weapon. Well done. A word of advice. In future cases, careful examination may not be enough to determine the murder weapon. Additional sleuthing may be required. Okay, Fro. It's almost like you've planted that in advance, my love. So, I'm quite happy with... Right, so we know what the weapon is. Let's ask about the motive. The Amor tusks sympathetically. Of course. We don't have to bring it up, but Dr. Wiener was responsible for that awful business between Miss Herculesa, oh god, great name, and the Mafia. A good reason for revenge, no? Dunno. I nearly forgot. Did you notice the clock on the top right of the panel? Every time you take an action, the clock will advance. Moving around the house will not advance time, however interrogating suspects and examining objects will. You'll need to be carefully consider what you investigate as puzzles get more challenging. If an hour passes and the clock runs out, it will turn red and the police could arrive at any moment. Best not to let that much time pass. Dangerous things could happen. Good luck, sire. Shire Schmiffy! So, we know that the weapon is the rifle. So that's all good. So we can click that and sort that one out. Let's go study. Oh wow, Miss Herculesa. What kind of amazing name is that? My alibi, she gapes and swallows. I bet she does in that dress. Does spending the whole time in the kitchen with Rector qualms count? Because that's where I was. I pinky swear. Okay. Motive. Herculesa seems profoundly unhappy to be the bearer of these particular wounds. Don Amor is crazy. Is that why they killed poor Dr. Wiener? He could be crazy. Okay. I did click your back, love. Although your back has a line on it that makes it look like your bum starts from the back of your shoulders. It's not a good look. The Harris fixes you with a baleful eye. Me? Seriously? She sighs, operatically. Seriously? Well, if you must know, I was with Princess Lamb in the dining room all night. I don't think he was, my love. Wait, did you just notice that? You might have just caught someone providing a false testimony. Do you recall what Princess Lamb told you earlier this evening? If it's any time you need to review your notes, simply click on the notebook button on the top left. Oh, top right of the menu. Let's do that now. Let's. Interesting. According to your notes, Princess Lamb claimed to have been with Don Amore the night. That must mean that Von Pinch is lying. And why lie unless they are the murderer? We also know the motive for the crime Princess Lamb revealed to us earlier this evening. You'll find that if you scroll through the notebook. Oh, I didn't mean to click. Sorry. Ah, she's been blackmailed by Dr. Vina. Well done. You can now make an information. You have enough information to make an accusation. When you know who did it with that weapon and why, you can reveal the murder. In accusing, you gather all the suspects together, outline your interpretation of the evening's events, and reveal the identity of the killer. You can make an accusation in any room of the mansion, but you cannot accuse whilst referencing the estate floor plan. To make an accusation, click the accuse button. Good luck, sire. Should we accuse? So, blackmail and Von Pinch with the rifle. Let's do it. The police arrive just in time to witness your reveal. Oh, he looks... Everyone's got like zombie eyes. The assembled guests and the authorities wait in anticipation for your explanation of what you believe has happened. When the evening began, Dr. Wiener was admiring the many adornments mounted on the wall in the trophy room. The tool of the deed, the rifle, was already in the trophy room, waiting to be utilised. It was blackmail. The years of blackmail had taken their toll. The murderer confronted Dr. Wiener and demanded he end it. An argument ensued. Who killed Dr. Wiener? Could it have been the crafty heiress or the clever Don was guilty? In fact, it was... I didn't kill Dr. Wiener. Yes, you're quite badly mistaken. She lowers her eyebrows and fixes you. I have a long memory for insults. You explain how Heiress Von Pinch lied about the alibi at the time of murder by claiming she spent the evening with Princess Lamb. Dramatic gasps. Von Pinch closes her fan with a delicious snap. Quite right. I did the murderous deed, and I must say I find myself astounded to be caught by the bumbling likes of you, however. Great job. You've got a knack for solving mysteries, haven't you? Let's see how you fare with something more challenging. In each case file, the nature of the mystery puzzle changes slightly and increases in difficulty. For a real challenge, you can play randomly assembled cases, as I said earlier, that combine puzzles together to generate new mysteries. As you progress, remember the words of Dame Agatha Christie. To every problem, there must be a most simple solution. Best of luck. Cheers, Fro. I bet she's a murderer at some point. Oh, we got an achievement. Was the doctor in the house? Congratulations, your detective work was spot on. You've deduced a murder. What a stunning case. Displaying. And there we are. So that gives you the run of events for this playthrough. We're off to case 1 next week. I hope you have a great time and don't worry rather. It's just a matter of murder. Bye for now. This channel is just one of my many projects that cover games, music and film. If you enjoy any of these and would consider supporting me to develop further in the future, you can do so by visiting patreon.com/Satorimon. Thank you for your time and for watching the video.